You're listening to the Magnetic Boss Podcast. I'm your host, Calandra Martin, intuitive brand designer for spiritual entrepreneurs. The Magnetic Boss Podcast is where visionaries come together to openly share wisdom and authentic conversations. I know that you are ready to leave your legacy in the world and become sought out in your industry. I also know that you are sick and tired of getting overlooked. You're ready to have a magnetic business. I'm here to help you create your magnetic brand. It's my mission to help you show up confidently with a professional, irresistible online presence. If you're in this for the long game and all in on the big vision you have for your business, let's dive in. Are you taking the path of least resistance? I see this so commonly in the online space and with coaches and healers and business owners across the board. When you are in the pilot seat of your business and you're flying the plane, you can very easily, and I say you, but I know this is a lesson I've learned a million times, you can take the easier path, the path of least resistance, because it is not scary. The fear can stop us in our tracks. And I was talking with a client this week about this when it came to implementing and getting visibility in her business and showing up on social media and presenting her message to the world. And there was a lot of resistance around whether or not people would understand her intentions and whether or not the way that she was talking about her offerings would be received well. And I had to reassure her that when you show up and you're sharing what your heart-led mission is, when you are in a place of service and your intention is to be of service, you cannot fail. And the people that are meant to work with you will be magnetized to you. This is why Magnetic Boss Studio is called Magnetic Boss Studio, because it is my firm belief that yes, you can be a boss and you can make the big moves, the big bold moves, but at the end of the day, your brand has to be magnetic in order for people to be attracted to you. It is balancing this masculine hustle with and strategy with the feminine, with the flow, with the receiving. And this is true across the board in your business. We were specifically talking about social media and visibility, but this can be true with anything in your business. When you are making decisions, when you are taking action, you are either taking the path of least resistance and playing small and making it easier for yourself or more comfortable for yourself, or you are showing the fuck up and doing the things that make you a little bit uncomfortable. And something that I am really grateful to have in my personality traits, just naturally, is this ability to fail forward and to fail fast. And I think that being a manifesting generator has a lot to do with it. I also think that in the past and growing up, I was somebody who failed often and wasn't somebody who fit in. People were making fun of me anyways, so why not just do my own thing, right? And so when I created my business, something that I was very committed to from the beginning was not claiming to have it all figured out, not knowing that my ducks were in a row, but to just move forward and to do the things that made me uncomfortable, to do the things that were scary. And every ounce of success that I have today is because I took that action. The messy action, the imperfect action, the scary, big, bold actions, all of those things were needle movers. Now, that's not to say that I don't get caught up in my own head sometimes. And we're human. We're all human. We can tell ourselves whatever story is playing in our minds and let it run the show. And so I will catch myself from time to time playing small. And I see this in my clients too. And this client that I was speaking with this week about this was very, very honest in the fact that she has been doing the behind the scenes work in her business. And she's been doing the busy work in her business, designing landing pages, creating blog posts, and just like kind of hiding really in the busy work, in the things that, yes, we have to do as entrepreneurs and business owners, but the things that don't necessarily make us a ton of money. So I wanted to invite you today and share this message with you to stop playing small, to stop going down the path of least resistance, to get a little bit uncomfortable, and to do the thing that you know you need to be doing to see the progress and see the momentum, but you haven't been doing because of fear, because of overwhelm, because it feels hard. Anything that is going to be worth your while is probably going to feel hard at first. You don't get good at something overnight. I like to take Facebook Lives as an example of this. I used to run a live video challenge, and I may in fact run this again in the new year because it was so impactful. And I ran this challenge because I had so much resistance around showing up on video and speaking. And now when I show up on video and I speak, whether it's on Instagram stories or it's a live, or I am on a video with a client, or I'm presenting for a summit or a workshop, whatever it might be, I have the confidence, but that confidence was not there before. And it was really, really hard before. And it was really, really scary before. But I did it anyways. And as a result of showing up and doing those live videos and getting comfortable on video, I now use that video skill set in my business on a regular basis, almost a daily basis at this point. And because of that, and because the algorithm is now favoring video, it is so much easier for me to create this type of content because I got messy and I figured it out. So that's just one example. It could be anything that you are meeting resistance around right now. I want you to take the action and do it anyways. Even if you fail, even if it is imperfect, even if you decide to delete it after. I used to do that with Facebook Lives too. I would go live, I would have 0 viewers, or my mom would be the only one that watched, and then I would delete it after because I didn't want to look at myself talking. So, permission to do it imperfectly, permission to do it, try it out, and maybe delete it after. But I want you to be building this muscle of taking the path of resistance, of being able to make these bold moves when it feels scary, because as you are facing these fears, whether they seem big or small, you're going to be growing your confidence because you said yes, because you did the thing, because you took the action. So that is my invitation to you today. I hope this is helpful. I hope it lights a fire under your ass. And if you want to participate in a live video challenge, whether that's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever your platform of choice is, let me know. Send me a message on Instagram, tag me in your stories, let me know. Send me an email. Because if this is something that is going to support you, I know it's going to support my clients, and honestly, it supports me too because it's always good to practice. I would love to host that challenge for you in the new year. So stay tuned for more. I'm very excited about the episodes getting released over these next couple of weeks and months, and I appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe wherever you are listening so you never miss a beat. For episode show notes, visit calandramartin.com/podcast. Your iTunes reviews and your sharing of the show helps us reach more magnetic bosses just like you. Until next time.